Just showing you guys a little side-by-side comparison. This Stinger radio is going to be so awesome. What's going on, guys? Welcome to the Just Like Smith channel. In today's video, we're going to be installing the Stinger 6.8 double din in the Jeep Wrangler JK. Let's jump right into the video.
So in the box you get all of this. It was way more stuff than what I was expecting, but I believe it's pretty much plug and play. It comes with a couple harnesses, a box, and it has this really cool like dash mounted USB. I don't know if we're going to put that in or not, but we'll check that out and see if we like the look of it. And then I believe this is the dash kit, and then the radio is in here. Here is the Stinger 6.8. If my camera would focus.
It's right here, and it looks really sweet. I cannot wait to get this installed. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and jump right inside the Jeep and go ahead and start taking the dash apart and get the factory radio out. I'm going to try to film as much of this as possible, but there are a lot of videos on YouTube that show you how to remove the dash, and this is going to be more of like a kind of quick install. I'm only going to kind of film if I have problems with stuff, or if I can't figure something out, I'll kind of talk about it. And then, you know, I'm going to do like a review at the end of this video and show it to you all working and all that stuff, and kind of just give you all my thoughts and stuff. So kind of an install video, but mainly like a product review video. So we're going to go and get this in. So first thing we're going to remove is this panel down here in the bottom. Once we've pulled that out, we can get to some of these bolts.
These bolts under here are a 7mm.
And we've got one up here in the top. It's also a 7mm. So Stinger sends you this plastic pry tool, and I literally I pulled on this with one hand and kind of got like a little bit of a lip showing, and then I just shoved this really cool pry tool right into here. Don't use a flathead screwdriver if you can help it. And then this pulls right out. There's another bolt right there. Now, I watched one video and he took these out. They look kind of complicated. And I watched another video and he didn't take these out. So I'm gonna attempt to do it without taking these out, because why would you take them out if you don't have to? So I'll let you know here in just 1 second. And as you can see, these popped loose without taking the air vents out. So I'm gonna try to finagle and remove this. I don't know if it would be easier to reinstall with these out, maybe. I think they're going to be easier to remove with the whole dash out, and then I may pull all these vents out and then I'll put those in last, so then they for sure made up good. I did end up removing these the way that it's designed. It's easier to remove these once you have the dash out of the Jeep. Yeah, we'll put these in last, like after we put the dash back together, so then this foam seal really slides in there properly, because we kind of got to finagle it a little bit to put it back in. So we'll put these in last whenever we reassemble. Now, as far as pulling the radio out, all the bolts so far have been the same length. So that's been nice, having the same length bolts and the same size bolts. So the whole dash came apart with just 7mm bolts, and now this head unit is pretty much ready to come out. I think 4 bolts. There's 1, 2, 3, 4 bolts to pull this. So after removing those 4 bolts, this just slides out. It did take a little bit of pressure, but now we can go ahead and unplug these connections on the back. Just showing you guys a little side-by-side comparison. This Stinger radio is going to be so awesome once it's installed. Okay, so it comes with 2 screws. I messed up the first hole, so don't mind that, but this is like the little, I don't have powered windows, so this is like the little storage compartment. So I'll have a USB plug, and it goes right here into the middle of the dash. So that'll be pretty cool. It'll be right underneath the radio, and so I'll have to put this in last. And then for the little microphone, it has double-sided tape on it, and I'm gonna put that right here in the corner. So I haven't cleaned that yet, so that's why I've not stuck it, but I ran it down that corner and then across in behind the instrument cluster, and then it ends up right here. So that will plug into the back of the radio. Then here, I went through here and there was like camera hookups, so I electro taped those and zip tied them out of the way. So now it looks like I've got non-amplified and amplified, 2 plugs, and then I've got this plug right here that's not labeled, and then this plug. I mounted the GPS right here just with a zip tie, and then the extra wiring is back behind that. I don't think that will interfere with anything. I did have to trim a little bit of this plastic up here at the top, so I just now got really confused because it came with 2 harnesses, but you only use this big harness. It is plug and play. So you set this on position 4, and Stinger has an absolutely beautiful YouTube video on how to install this. So this is definitely going to be more of just a review style video, because you need to go watch their video. It simplifies everything, and it's just an awesome video. So props to them. Set this on position 4. So there's a little dial in there, and you set it on 4. Plastic up here at the top. It didn't say anything about that in the video, so I figured I would mention that. I just barely trimmed it with some cutters. You could use like a Dremel or something too, and then smooth it down, but I used the cutters and a little bit of sandpaper, and I mean, it's not visible once it goes back together, but you do have to trim that a little bit. Everything is tucked back in there nicely, and we should be good to go. Let's go ahead and hook up the battery, and then we will test this out. Let's go ahead and put the keys in, and let's see if it turns on. Woo-hoo! Yay! Alright, it's turning on, so I'm gonna go through here and make sure everything's working properly, and then I'm gonna put the dash back together and everything, and then we will pick the camera back up, and I'll show you guys kind of all the functions and give you my honest opinion on it. Some things that confused me that may confuse you is this piece does come off. You don't use this, you don't use this, and this big harness right here, this is what was like, do what? You don't use that. So it comes with more stuff than you actually need in this specific case. And then we've got kind of like a quick setup guide right here. Do you like the new radio in the Jeep?
Yeah.
You think that's cool?
Yeah.
Cool. Has wireless CarPlay, so you no longer have to be plugged in, which is absolutely awesome. And then we've got that charger port right here, so we can also charge the phone from there. And now this empty space isn't so empty, and I think it looks pretty clean. As far as how it mates up to the dash, it fits really, really nice to the dash. What are you doing? Oh, there's a little square on your eye? It's tracking your eyeballs. Alright, do you give the radio a thumbs up, Rhett? Thumbs up? You like it?
Yeah.
Alright, babe, and what's your opinion on the new radio?
I really like it. It looks good.
Looks a lot better than the stock one, doesn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Thumbs up or no?
Thumbs up. 2 thumbs up.
2 thumbs up.
I want those them up.
2 thumbs up?
Yeah. I see myself.
You can see yourself.
Yeah.
Alright guys, so we love the Stinger radio. It is absolutely awesome. The install was a breeze, and everyone in the Smith family has gave it a thumbs up. So the Jeep now has an aftermarket radio. I absolutely love it, and I just now cranked up some music, and it's definitely louder and clearer than before. So I guess some of the speakers are powered by the head unit, because all of the speakers just sound louder and more clear, and you can like adjust so much more with like the equalizer settings and all that stuff. So I definitely approve of the Stinger radio, and y'all should check it out. Thanks for watching my video, guys. Appreciate y'all. Stay tuned for more Jeep content. We got some bead lock, so we'll be showing you guys those bead locks in the next video and test fitting them, so stay tuned for that. Always remember, everybody starts out as nobody, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.
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 Woo.